Hi, everybody. It's Henry.
And Sandy.
And here we are again with
Talk It Up.
the last one of the year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This has been an amazing year. So fast. So fast.
So fast.
And we've accomplished a lot in the last year. It's been kind of wonderful.
Yeah.
And we're not done yet.
We are not.
We have a lot to catch you up on coming up this weekend. Tonight, New Year's Eve.
Wait till
I'm
2015.
singing at CK Pearl, but it's sold out, so there are no seats left available.
Really talk it up.
Can't really talk it up. But if you really wanted to see Henry Allen and the new swing set, you can actually come tomorrow, New Year's Day, from 11:30 to 2:30 at Katrina's. It's one of my favorite newer places in town. They do an amazing brunch. They're going to have prime rib and wonderful fresh seafood right out of our waters. They're going to have all kinds of bennies. They have lobster benedict. They have Florentine. Whatever you like, they'll make. So come down there 11:30 to 2:30. You may want to make a reservation because it looks like it's filling up pretty fast.
Like everything else is filling up pretty fast.
Crazy good. What else do we have coming up this weekend, Miss Sandy? What was in the paper twice in a row?
Gloucester Boy, which we've been talking up, and people have been listening and supporting us, and we are so grateful to put on such an amazing show for the community, for the city, for Gloucester.
And today, in today's paper, there was an editorial talking it up, and I don't know who wrote it. It was kind of an anonymous
I love that
writer, and they just spoke from the heart and talked about how important it is to have a folklore theater company in a community like this because we are so historic. And I don't know, we're just really pleased. Our audiences have been great. We've gotten standing ovations at every performance.
Well, they've been blown away.
They've been blown away.
It gets right to your heart, you know.
Which is what we want this time of year, especially. Guess what? You still have 6 more chances to see it. We have shows this coming Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., Sunday at 2 p.m., the following Friday, the 9th, at 7 p.m. There's no show on the Saturday the 10th because there's another event in the venue at the DES Club. So we're going to do 2 shows on our closing day, January 11th.
Nice.
One at 2 o'clock and one at 5 o'clock. So get your tickets, and you can get them online at our website, northshorefolk.org.
Go to the box office tab.
Yes, you'll see a row of tabs, and you click the one that says box office, and right there, I think it's off to the right, it says
really big,
buy tickets. And there's a link in the doobly-doo right below to go directly to buy tickets. I'm going to put that link in there too. So look for that.
You can buy tickets at the door also.
You can, absolutely. And, every ticket that we sell is a suggested donation of $15 to $30. Some people pay more than that. We had somebody pay $200 at the box office once because they wanted to support our work. We know that times are hard, and with the holidays and everything, it's not easy for people to afford to go out and see live theater. That's why we make it accessible to everyone in the community. So if you can't pay $15, if you can't pay 10, if you can't pay 5, just come. It's more important that you're there. It's and then you go out and talk it up for us, or get involved with our company. We have a lot of volunteer opportunities available throughout the year because we're a year-round company. Right.
Putting on a show is so important to have an audience, the actors and actresses.
They work so hard for that applause.
Yeah.
For that,
they feed off the audience, and it's important.
So come and share your love and come see a wonderful show. Again, we're running this weekend, Friday, Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 2 at the DES Club, which is 133 Prospect Street, right across from Our Lady of Good Voyage. This weekend also, we're very, very excited to announce the first ever and annual T.S. Eliot Festival and Coffee House, which is being sponsored by Gloucester Joe's Coffee.
Yay, breaking news!
Yay! We're very excited. We will have delicious Gloucester Joe's coffee on hand, as well as some baked goods, and it's going to be a wonderful time. If you would like to be a reader and participate in the coffee house, it's going to be kind of like an open mic type thing. We've invited some special guests from the community, former poet laureates and others that are going to be showing up, performers, actors, musicians. And we'll have materials on hand. We'll have books, we'll have poems and plays, essays and so forth that you can get up and read at the mic if you would like. T.S. Eliot lived here.
He lived here. And if you don't, I come across a lot of people that have never heard of him or didn't know his story. Just
great writer.
Google him, get a little piece of history from
right.
our community, from here. It's
beautiful. Initial T, initial S, Eliot. T.S. Eliot. If you've heard of the musical Cats, that was based on his book. Right. And so it's great to get back to the roots of our culture. And somebody as notable as T.S. Eliot, who actually had a house over here in East Gloucester.
Yeah. That's for sale right now. Is it still?
I think someone bought it finally. Yeah. But that's a part of the rich culture here. I know. And so we decided that on the weekend, that is the milestone of his passing, that we would honor his life and his time by showcasing his work and really being proud here in Gloucester that someone so accomplished and notable in the literary world set up his residence here. And so it's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be annual. We're going to do 2 days of festival. This Saturday, the 3rd, it'll run from 2 to 4:30. No, 3:30. 2 to 3:30.
2 to 3:30.
And then on Sunday from 4 to 5:30. So you can come to the T.S. Eliot Festival on Saturday and then come to Gloucester Boy after the show. Or you can come to Gloucester Boy on Sunday and then zip over to Magnolia with us for the T.S. Eliot Festival right after that at 4 o'clock. So that is going to be a donation at the door, $5, $10, whatever you can do. It is a benefit for our theater company. So dig deep, and we will have wonderful Gloucester Joe's coffee and
even
delicious
the youth,
baked food. Well,
please.
we are going to actually have some teens participating. They found out about it, and they called me and said, "Hey, we love T.S. Eliot. We would love to come and participate." So it's for all ages, and that's this weekend only. So don't miss it. What do we have next?
Budding Artist, our workshop. Yes.
It's starting up again Monday. The 5th. We're going to offer 2 sessions, one at 1:15, which is great for homeschool kids. It's great for early childhood programs that let out midday. There's a Montessori school right down the street here, and they let out at 1. So we're starting our first session at 1:15, and it'll be an hour and a half session. And then we're going to do another one at 3:30. The bus lets off right over here at the corner of Lexington and Hesperus. And so the kids can get off the bus and come right into the Magnolia Library and Community Center. And here we are.
Very convenient.
Very convenient. And if you have other times that would work best for you, if Mondays aren't great, let us know. We're flexible. We can work around. We can change. We can do whatever we want. And Thursdays is our other after-school acting program for older kids. Budding Artists on Mondays is for 4 to 8-year-olds, and our ASAP after-school acting program is for 9 to 13-year-olds as a way after school to come in and create their own plays that are inspired by local history and culture and folklore. And it's a way that we can bridge the gap to giving them a sense of meaning around where they live. I think we're losing that. They're not teaching local history in school much anymore. And so we try to take up that slack through these great and affordable programs. So more information, again, you can find out on our page. I'll have a link in the doobly-doo right below. Get your kids enrolled. Get them involved in theater, because there's so many more benefits that they will glean from being involved in theater than just getting up and play acting. It's life skills, it's social interaction, social skills, manners, writing, directing, designing even. They design their own costumes and sets and everything. So it's a really, really gentle and wonderful program for those kids who may feel a little shy. It's great. Kids that feel bold, it's also great because it gives them a chance to be in the spotlight in a directorial
It gives them the confidence, and, it helps with them academically.
And permission.
It just really, creates a well-rounded child.
And what we've said before many times is that I think the first impulse from parents is to take away the arts.
Yes.
If the kids aren't doing well in school, or if they've misbehaved or have other issues. I think it's the opposite. I think you should
agree.
ramp up the arts when your kids are struggling in school.
Mhm.
You should ramp up the arts when they're misbehaving. You should ramp up the arts when they're struggling socially,
Yeah.
because the tools that they get will enhance every other aspect of their life. I've been
It's
doing
like
this
they're
for a long
recharging their
time.
battery or something. Like they're
Well, and
just
giving them a
really,
little bit of a different perspective on how
Yeah.
to meet those challenges in the 21st century
Right.
world. We disconnect from technology and we really get them immersed in their own imaginations.
Mhm.
The imagination is a muscle, and it
Yeah.
really needs to be worked in those foundational years especially. And we're doing that. So we're very
It's
excited.
good attention to give them.
Yeah,
you
teachers
know,
love
and
us.
really-
Teachers really love us,
Yes.
and we hope to work more in colleagueship with the schools in the
Mhm.
area. If you are on the PTA, if you are a teacher's assistant, if you are a teacher in the Gloucester, Manchester, Essex, wherever around in the area, public schools or even the private schools, get in touch with us, because we love those kinds of
Definitely.
partnerships, which is very exciting. And now we have our Magnolia After Dark events
Yes.
to discuss very much in brief, because we're running out of time.
Yes.
But starting up on January 10th, I am doing my Selvage and Stories, which is kind of a stitch and bitch. You know, if you've got a stitching project or mending or knitting or crocheting or whatever, just let's come together and do it as a social activity
Mhm.
and talk about the things that we love to talk about.
Yeah.
Our own family history.
Maybe
Who
you'll
knows?
take a story and put it on stage.
That may happen. Stranger things have happened.
Yes.
Tommy Sousa is introducing our Mahjong and Tea After Dark event, and that's coming up on January 31st. Hers is at 4 o'clock. Mine will be at 3:30 p.m. on the 10th. Hers is on the 31st at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
We are also very, very excited to announce that starting on the 31st as well, is that right? January 31st is our first ever indoor flea market.
Yes.
It will benefit the North Shore Folklore Theater Company and the Magnolia Library and Community Center. Very, very excited
These have
about
been
that.
very, very.
They've been very popular. You'll remember the indoor yard sales that Walt Calenda over at Calenda's across the street has been hosting. They're passing the master key on to us, and we are going to bring some eleganza and some really, really fun items. Local antique shops and private people who have things that they'd like to share. Be looking for more information. It's not till the end of the month, so we'll be promoting it a lot coming up soon. That's going to be indoor flea market. We're going to do Friday night, the 30th, is from 7 to 9, is a preview. So you can come in and you can maybe set something aside or purchase it that night. There will be a small $5 admission at the door that'll benefit the theater. And then we will have from 10 to 3 o'clock, free admission, the flea market itself on that Saturday. Yes, very, very fun. And then starting on the 17th, I believe it is, of January, right? Yes, that's a Saturday. We are going to be doing the first Brain Candy Classic Family Film Festival.
A lot of people have been asking about this.
Yes, it's going to be a family film event. We haven't decided on the time yet, but if you have an idea for what time would work best for you and your family to come in and see a classic family film on a Saturday during the day, in the evening, or at night, please let us know what works best for you. We're still cobbling that together. But I've been a film historian for a long, long time. And, you know, I think in our time, people still love the movies. They always will love the movies. But we don't remember where they come from. We don't remember the silent era anymore. We don't remember the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. Yeah, people will watch The Wizard of Oz.
Right.
But most people I've met have never seen a movie like The Bluebird that came out the year after The Wizard of Oz with Shirley Temple, which is such a gorgeous film, and many, many others. So we're going to be showcasing family films. We're going to have popcorn. You can come in your jammies.
Maybe some ice cream.
Maybe some ice cream. Maybe we can get some sponsors there. We're very excited about this film festival, and proceeds will benefit the Brain Candy Project. The link for that is in the doobly-doo below. It is the foundation that my son Cameron and I started that supports families who are in crisis, living in hospitals with their critically ill children, holding parents so parents can hold their children. So it's definitely a worthy cause, and based in Cape Ann.
So pretty much every Saturday night you have something, or during the day.
Almost every week. So if you go on our website, northshorefolk.org, and you click calendar, all this information is going to be on there. All the pertinent information will pop up if you click the event itself. So go there, use our website, northshorefolk.org, and we will see you next week and next year. On Talk It Up.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks again for all your support.
Thank you.